easy go.
This video is all about ultimate strength design. First topic is all about singly reinforced beam. So before tayo mag-solve ng mga problems, pag-usapan muna natin yung mga parameters, mga formulas na kailangan, and also yung codes galing sa NSCP 2015. Meron tayo ditong dimensions. Tignan muna natin ito. This is D. This is called as the effective depth. So ito ay dinidefine as the distance from the centroid of tension steel up to the extreme concrete fiber in compression. So if this is the tension steel, the centroid is here, and this is the extreme concrete fiber in compression. So this is the effective depth. Next, we have letter C. Letter C is the distance from the neutral axis towards or going to the extreme fiber. It's either in compression or in tension. Since we are focused on compression, so in the figure, nilagyan lang natin dito is yung papunta sa compression. This is letter C. This is also letter C. But we are not after to tension of concrete kasi wala naman tayong nilalagay na force sa part na under ng tension si concrete. Next is letter A. Letter A is called as the depth of compression block. This is the compression block. Yung portion na mayroong kulay orange. Kung ganito kalalim, that is the letter A. Ngayon, galing sa code, mayroong relationship si A tapos C. So here, this is the equation. A is equal to beta 1C. Where beta 1 is merong value. Lagay natin dito. Where beta 1 is ganito. Beta 1 is equal to 0.85 if f C prime or f prime C is less than or equal 28 megapascal. But also, wag ka rin daw bababa sa 17 megapascal. Since ang ginagamit naman natin mostly sa mga problems and also in the actual design is naglalaro sa 20 plus para sa mga beams. So, hindi na rin natin nilalagay dito yung 17. Pero binabantayan natin na wag kang bababa sa 17 megapascal. Another, beta 1 is equal to 0.85 minus 0.05 over 7 times f prime C minus 28. Ito naman yung gagamitin mo if ganito ang nangyari. If f prime C is greater than 28 megapascal. But may limitation din sinasabi na huwag kang lalagpas sa 55 megapascal. Kasi once na nagsumobra ka na sa 55 megapascal, meron na ring pine-prescribe na value para kay beta 1. So beta 1 is equal to 0.65. If f prime C is greater than 55 megapascal. So pwede mong sabihin na merong range ang value ng beta 1. Pwede nating sabihin beta 1 should be less than or equal to 0.85 but greater than. So beta 1 is less than or equal 0.85 but greater than or equal to 0.65. So pwede nating sabihin upper limit si 0.85 then lower limit is 0.65. Next, tignan natin ang strain diagram muna siguro. Strain diagram. Sabi ng code, for the concrete, the allowable maximum strain is equal dito, 0.003. So, pwede nating sabihin, ito yung epsilon C, strain of concrete. And this Fs over Es is actually the strain of steel. Recall, try nating i-recall. from Hooke's law, pwede nating sabihin yung stress of the material over the strain is equal to the modulus of elasticity. So in return, if we will isolate epsilon, magiging ganito, stress over elasticity. So since ito ay strain ng steel, so this is Fs, so meaning stress of steel over elasticity of steel. Next, considering the triangle formed in the strain diagram, if this is C based on this dimension, pwede ko ring sabihin na ito ay magiging D minus C since this total length is T. So, try natin kunin yung formula na ginagamit natin madalas. By means of ratio in proportion, lagay natin dito. By ratio in proportion, consider natin ito. Fs over Es. So, Fs over Es. Pwede ko munang sabihin, epsilon S. Divided by D minus C is equal to 0.003 divided by C. Isolate D minus C, magiging epsilon S is equal to 0.003 times D minus C divided by C. Expand natin sa epsilon S na maging Fs over Es. So, maging Fs over Es is equal to 0.003 times D minus C divided by C. So, Fs is equal to 0.003 times D minus C times Es over C. Try natin gamitin yung approximate value ng Es or elasticity ng steel. That is 200,000 megapascal. So, magiging ganito. 0.003 times 200,000 megapascal times D minus C over C. Then, simplify the constant. Magiging ang value nito is 600 D minus C over C. Ito yung isang formula na gamit natin pagdating sa beam. Ginagamit natin ito to check kung ano yung nararamdamang stress ng steel. 600 D minus C over C. So, galing lang yan sa strain diagram. Next, focus tayo sa stress diagram. For stress diagram, sabi ng code, o sabi rin ng code, for the concrete, the maximum allowable stress is 0.85 F prime C. This is already simplified. So, ginawa ng simplified ang value since hindi naman talaga rectangular ang stress distribution ng stress. Then, nung sinimplify, ang value daw nito ay 0.85 F C prime or F prime C. Then, focusing on the stress, tapos i-convert natin into force, so magiging ganito. Ang resultant force dito sa stress block is C. Then dito naman sa ilalim, ang total force sa steel is T. Then due to this equal force, kasi dapat magkapareho yung C tapos T, magkakaroon ngayon ng nominal moment. Yun na yung capacity ng ating beam. Nominal capacity. Then if you will try to observe, if this is the location of C, and located siya Y bar from the extreme fiber, meaning to say, from C to T, the distance is D minus Y bar. So, pakitignan na lang yung geometry. Then, gagawin natin, by observing the free body diagram, we can say, pwede nating sabihin, summation forces horizontal is equal to 0. Then, pwede kong sabihin yung to the left force, which is ito, is equal to the right force. So, we can say, to the left force is equal to the right force. So, pwede ko rin sabihin, C is equal to T. Ngayon, ang value ng C, obviously, is stress times area. Stress, ano ba yung stress? Ang stress ay 0.85. Ano ba yung area? Ito yung area. So, that is equal to A times B. This is B. This is B. So, magiging ganito. C is equal to 0.85 F prime C AB is equal to AS FS. Bakit AS FS? Kasi ang T ay equal sa area times stress or stress times area. Ngayon, magiging AB ito kasi rectangular. But kung halimbawa naka-generalize tayo, generalize yung approach natin, ito ay hindi rectangular, ang gustong sabihin sa iyo ng AB is area of concrete. This is area of concrete. So kung mangyari man na hindi ito rectangular sa problem, papalitan natin itong AB ng area of concrete in general. Then based on that geometry, makakapag-come up tayo sa mga relationships na paano ba natin isosolve ito. So gawin na lang natin siguro pagka nakapag-example tayo ng non-rectangular. So this time, isolate natin. Try natin i-isolate yung A. So magiging A is equal to AS FS over 0.85 F prime C times B. So isa rin to sa formula na makikita mo sa mga reference books or sa mga pocket books na minimemorize natin, pero no need kasi nga galing lang din naman ito sa C is equal to T. Ngayon, tignan natin ang MN. So, makikita natin dito, MN is just equal to the moment created by C and T. So, force times distance. This is the force, this is the force, and this is the force, this is the distance. So, may choice tayo. Pili tayo kung sino ang gusto natin gamitin force. Pwede nating sabihin, MN is equal to C times the distance or lever arm D minus Y bar. Since ang Y bar natin, or since ang stress block natin is rectangular, meaning to say, mangyayari ang C mo, mag-a-act yung C mo sa gitna ng A. So, ang Y bar mo is A over 2. Yun yung makikita mo rin sa mga book, since rectangular ang approach kadalasan ng mga libro. So, makikita mo sa Y bar is A over 2. Kaya magiging ganito ang mas specific na formula natin. C times D minus A over 2. Since sinabi natin na C is equal to T, yes, so pwede ko ring sabihin dito, nominal moment is also equal to T times D minus A over 2. So pwedeng ito or ito. Pili ka na lang kung saan ka mas comfortable. And syempre, kung sino yung naandyan, yun yung gagamitin nating formula. So, bali ito yung mga formulas na gagamitin natin, and also may kaunting code like beta 1 based dito sa diagram na nakita natin. So, sa next video, pag-usapan naman natin yung iba pang code galing sa NSCP 2015.